Hey everybody, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about sugar. People know what simple sugar is. You know, your white sugar, your table white sugar, your candy, just certain things, the breaded items that go into your system and they become simple sugar. They're readily available and they instantaneously increase your blood sugar circulation. All right. Keep in mind that sugar is an essential part of life. Your carbs, fats, proteins, they're called your macronutrients. Your macronutrients break down in order to create this thing called glucose, which is a 6-chain carbon unit that is the unit of choice for your cells to create energy. Your brain needs a constant supply of oxygen and a constant supply of sugar. When your sugar goes low, you get lightheaded, possibly. And when your sugar goes low, then your body goes through a process called gluconeogenesis, and it may start breaking down proteins in order to create this glucose, this sugar. Now keep in mind, where protein's all over your body, but where does your body take that protein from? The body may take that protein from your muscles. Okay, from your tissues, because that's protein, a lot of protein. Fats, okay, you know, we think of fats, and I ask my parents, what do you think fat is? What do you think triglycerides are? What do you think cholesterol is? And oftentimes we bunch them all together and we think they're all the same thing. This sugar thing, man, is huge. It's not just a person that has diabetes and a genetic predisposition to it. It's not just being overweight. It's not just being inactive and sedentary. Listen, this sugar thing, it's an epidemic and it's spreading fast. I'm seeing kids with pre-diabetes and hyperglycemia. If you need to get a glucose monitor, get a glucose monitor. But I had a guy come into my office yesterday for a DOT physical exam, and he told me he had an exam. He received a 3-month certificate, which means that he didn't pass to get 2 years, which is the max. He didn't even pass to get 1 year. He got 3 months, which means there's a problem. I asked him what the problem was. He said they didn't tell me. What? So I did a urinalysis on him and found out that he had diabetes. And so I sent him for an A1C examination. When it comes back, if his A1C is above 10 or above, hey buddy, you can't pass. If you can't pass my exam, you can't get a certificate. If you can't get a certificate, you can't drive, you can't work. So the sugar thing is not something that you wait every 5 years to check. This sugar thing is something I want you to check it every 6 months. Not just annually, every 6 months. It's that big of a deal. And it's in everything. And now when you read labels and it says, well, this is sugarless. Okay, but it's sweet. Well, what's it sweetened with? You have to know how to read ingredient labels. You have to understand the words that you're reading on the back of the ingredient labels. If you don't understand the word, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it or drink it. All right, so that's it for today. Got some other stuff I want to talk about. I'm going to go into hormones. Oftentimes we're talking about hormone replacement therapy, and we deal with like estrogen hormone replacement therapy. But there's also natural ways to affect your estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, pregnenolone, and all these other cholesterol-based hormones. So when we're looking at your blood work, we're also looking at what does your cholesterol look like? Oh, your LDL's low. You're thinking, yay, my LDL's low. Well, is that a good thing or bad thing? Let's look at these other markers and make sure that it's a good thing, because sometimes it could be a bad thing, and now your testosterone's low. And you think you need testosterone replacement therapy or some type of supplementation, and it may be just a matter of your body's not functioning efficiently. Therefore, it's draining this and it's stealing. There's something called pregnenolone steal. And it's stealing this precursor to this other hormone. So now your your testosterone's low. Okay, now you're fatigued, now you feel weak, now you're tired, you're lethargic, you're getting emotional, right? So there's levels to this thing, and I'm here to expose it. All right? Peace and love.